So, the reference list should begin on a new page, be titled as references, be arranged alphabetically by author's surname, use having intention, include complete information, italize books, titles, and journals. Gagamit kayo ng DOI or URL when available and avoid numbering the entries. No? So the APE style references are not numbered. They are arranged alphabetically. Also remember the matching rule. Every cited source must appear in the reference list. And every source in the reference must be cited in the paper. Okay, and now, dito tayo sa reference formats and example. Ito, shall discuss the common reference formats. Kung sa book, ito yung format. Kung kumuha kayo ng reference sa book, ganito yung format. Halimbawa, author, tapos first letter, tapos ang kanyang middle initial, the year, the title of the book, and publisher. Halimbawa, book lang, no? Walang halimbawa, hindi na-publish. TV, J, period, 1930, Philippine Education, maliit, yung N, at saka A, tapos publisher, no? Ganyan yun. Then, sa book, edited book, if it is edited book, ang format, editor, then, pangalan, then, tawag nito, yung kanyang middle, and then,
Yang direct pagod yang.
M-I-N. Ayun nyo lang alam nito nun, ang N pala ay edited. Para may N, M-N na yan. Tapos year, tapos title of the book, then publisher. So, halimbawa, Hargreaves 8, tapos N, 2019, teacher collaboration, and academic press. So, use N for one editor, and eds for multiple editors. Ed, naka-ed. Sunod, chapter in an edited book. Author, tapos pangalan, tapos the middle, tapos year, then the title, then NEA, editor, or N, title of the book, page, and the publisher. That's the format. Halimbawa, Poland M 2016, the meaning of education changed in Hargreaves and M. Poland N's editors, Professional Capital, page 15 to 31 from Teachers College Press. That's from Jordan, chapter in an edited book. Sunod, journal article. Makikita ninyo yan sa mga Google Scholar ng journal article. Ang kanyang format ay author, tapos pangalan, yung first letter, and then yung tinatawag natin initial, then author, kasi marami yan, mga author, author A, author B, at saka si author C, then the title of the article, the volume number, the issue number, the page range, then the DOI or the URL. Halimbawa, Letwood, King, period, Harris, A, period, and Hopkins, D, period, wala ng kama. Then here, STEM strong claims about successful represented. So, itong title of journal is True Leadership Management. At 40, itong volume. And then issue number sa volume is 1. And then page 5 to 22. Then you should include the DOI or the URL if it is available. If the journal titles and volume numbers are really italized. No? And then on the website, kasi gumagamit kayo ng website, ito yung format natin. Author of organization, the year, the month, and the day, the title of the webpage, and the website. For example, Department of Education 2023 Basic Education Report. Maliit pa din yung kasunod ng
cheat ang uban rin na cheat.
Maliit
Gamit og calculator.
Department of Education, then period, then HCPPM, www.net.gov. The author and the website name are the same, then APA rules may allow
Wow, 1 week naman po lang. Naman, pag-idala na ako ng tinapay ganina.
Dala, saan balon?
Yan, hindi taon. I clean bread.
Sunod ay ang government report. May mga government report kayong sinaside. Ito yung format, government agency that
Nagatawag yang.
report publisher that you are in. Halimbawa, DepEd, ito yung government agency year 2023, title of report, basic education, tapos sino yung nag-publish education, saan nagmula? From DepEd. So, government reports are very common in education research, especially in policy-related studies. Pang-pito is the dissertation. Kung kumuha kayo mula sa dissertation, ano yung format? Author, initial, then the middle, then the year, title of dissertation, doctoral ba or thesis, and then name, then data or repository. Na, halimbawa, Reyes, ML no? Ano yung publisher niya, saan, anong volume, anong page, no? That is the reference entry. So the two must work together. Kung nandito sa reference mo, i-cite mo. Kung nasa site, nasa citation mo, nasa loob ng paper, syempre, ilagay mo sa reference. Then, ano ba yung difference, no? Between references, bibliography, and annotated bibliography. So, let us clarify them. References includes only the sources actually cited in the paper. If you cited a source in your paper, it must appear in the references. And if you did not cite the source in your paper, it should not appear in the references. Bibliography may include sources consulted but not necessarily cited. This is broader than references. So annotated bibliography includes the references or the reference entry plus a summary plus evaluation plus critique and usefulness of the source. And in the PE style, we usually use references and not bibliography unless ang sasabihin ng professor specifically ask for the annotated bibliography. And the matching rule. Alam natin kung ano itong matching rule. Every source cited in the paper must appear in the reference. And every source in the reference list must be cited in the paper. Bakit itong paragraph na ito sinabi niyang Linwood? Siyempre, sa reference list, meron din si Linwood. So, the reference list is not an elaboration
Ah?
of the list of the books you use. It is a map of the sources you actually use. Bakit mayroong referencing? First, it allows readers to locate your sources para malocate nila yung mga sources ninyo. Second, it proves that your paper is based on evidence. Third, it protects you from plagiarism. Fourth, it shows you that you have engaged with scholarly literature and it helps you read and evaluate the quality of your sources. For example, a paper using a peer-reviewed journals, articles, official reports, and credible books will appear stronger than a paper relying on a random website. So, references reveal the intellectual foundation of your work. At ito, na-discuss na natin itong mga referencing errors, no? Pero, ipapasad na natin. Missing reference entry. Nawawala yung reference. Meron sa citation pero nawawala. The student cites the source in the paragraph pero nakalimutan niya ilagay sa reference list. Mali yun ha. This is a serious problem because the reader cannot locate the source. Pangalawa, reference entry not cited in the paper. So the student includes many sources in the reference. Karamihan, marami doon sa references pero hindi na-cite. And this may suggest that the references were added only to make the paper look scholarly. Pangatlo, wrong order of information. For example, placing the title before the author together, forgetting the year or missing the publisher. EPE has required order. You follow the EPE carefully. Pang-apat, incorrect capitalization. In EPE, the book titles and articles titles use sentence case. So, experiences and education. Malaki experiences, education, A and E is maliit. So, NAP, experience, tapos malaki ang N, malaki na naman ang E sa education. However, journals, title news, title case. Like for example, school, leadership, and management. Tapos sa reference, maliit na yan. Panglima, missing DOI, walang DOI. If a journal limitations or possible weaknesses of the source. And always remember that a graduate or a professional student must learn critical annotation. So do not believe a source automatically just because it is published. You have to evaluate the source. And then, what is this annotated bibliography? An annotated bibliography usually includes the four paths. Una ay ang tinatawag nating APA reference entry. Pangalawa, summary of the source. Pangatlo, evaluation or critique. And fourth is the reflection on usefulness. So, let us look at the sample structure no, on the APA reference. No? While write the complete APA 7 reference entry, explain the source, is it all about, then critique, you identify the limitations, then explain the source will support with your research. O, halimbawa, ito yung source na nilagay mo, ito, yan, makikita yung source. And then, dito yung annotation. Ano nakalagay sa annotation? Siyempre, you write first the complete reference entry. And then you write the summary. After summary is evaluation, discuss whether the source is credible. And what is it all about? To identify the limitations, the weaknesses, and the gaps. And then you explain how the source will support your own research. That is annotation. Kung marunong kayo mag-annotate no, from the source and annotation, madali lang ninyo maisulat ang inyong book, ang inyong dissertation. Kailangan may annotated bibliography. Ito yung sample ng annotated bibliography natin. Notice that the annotation does not only summarize, it also evaluates, critique, and connects the source to a possible research context. That is what makes it scholarly. And ito yung mga annotation templates for the students, no, for you. The reference, what is the complete APA, 7 reference entry, write the complete reference. Summary, what is it all about? Explain the main idea. A concept, identify the concept. Methodology, describe the design. Findings, what did the author discover? State the major findings. Evaluation, is the source credible? Assess the quality. Limitation, what is the missing weak? What is missing or weak? Identify the gaps. Usefulness, how will it use to your paper? Connect to your study and what is your insight? Give your academic reflection. Alam ba ninyo kapag meron kayo nito, no, that this is the part of a simple paragraph mula sa isang source na iyong kinuha, mula sa journal na iyong kinuha, madali lang ninyo maisulat ang inyong dissertation kapag mayroon kayo nitong annotation or annotated bibliography. So, yung kanina described ngayon is the template for the annotation. Ayan, ma-download niyo yan sa ating um, blackboard. Ngayon, annotation process. Annotation process. Annotation process is one of the foundation, no? Is one of the foundation of tinatawag natin good academic writing. Bakit? Because citation begins with reading. And if you do not understand the source, you cannot cite it properly. If you do not evaluate the source, you cannot use it wisely. And if you do not annotate the source, you may forget its importance. And if you do not reflect on the source, you may only copy instead of analyzing. Always remember, a scholar reads actively. You, as
Boret ni mo yan.
annotation process. Now we learned that academic writing
Boret kahit kaya.
different